Hey, would you like to know how to develop a technique to negotiate successfully to build your real estate agency brand? Awesome, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Farrah, your dedicated real estate business coach. In this video, we will deep dive into developing techniques for successful negotiations. So buckle up because this knowledge is gonna, about to turbocharge your real estate businesses. Today, I am super excited to share with you these concepts. Here I'm going to share with you the concepts, strategies and action steps. So in this I have why developing techniques for a successful negotiation is important. Okay, and then I have is what are the techniques for a successful negotiations and how to develop techniques for a successful negotiation with 12 powerful strategies you can implement the learning to turbocharge your negotiation skills, which will transform you into a true market expert and get ahead of the competition as a real estate professional agent. So before we begin, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If already subscribed, then hit the bell icon and get notified of the new videos so that you never miss any of my empowering mentoring videos. Alright, let's dive right in from now onwards. I want you to take a digital notes, open one word window or a Google Doc window and keep taking digital notes. Okay, I will tell you what to do with this to get gift worth of 4,999. Okay, why developing techniques for a successful negotiation? It is the most crucial for your real estate agency businesses. Imagine you are at a bustling local market in India. You are trying to buy a beautiful piece of artwork. Okay, the seller starts with a high price and you counter with a reasonable offer. Negotiation begins. Yes, this scenario is not too different from a real estate where negotiation skills are a superpower. Why developing techniques for successful negotiation is important. Negotiation is the heart of every real estate transactions. It's about finding common ground between the buyers and sellers and making deal that satisfies everyone involved in this. Okay, here is why mastering negotiation techniques is crucial. So in this I have is maximize value. Okay, a skilled negotiator can secure the best deal for their client, whether they are buying a dream home or selling a property. This means more value for your clients. And then I have is build relationships. Negotiating fairly and effectively build trust between parties, fostering positive relationship that can lead to future clients and referrals. Okay, and then I have is handle challenges. Real estate deals often encounter bumps. Okay, good negotiation skills help you navigate challenges like repairs or pricing discrepancy. Okay, and then I have is confidence. Knowing negotiation techniques boosts your confidence, allowing you to advocate for your clients' interest with clarity and poise. Okay, and then I have is win-win solutions. Yes, a successful negotiation result in a win-win outcome, leaving both parties satisfied and ready to move forward. Okay, steps to develop successful negotiation techniques. I have is first one, I have 12 steps. In this I have is listen actively. Okay, understand the other party needs and concerns by actively listening. This creates a foundation for productive negotiations. Okay, and then prepare thoroughly. Okay, research the property market trend and your client's preferences to go into negotiations fully prepared. Okay, and then I have is set clear goals. Okay, know your client's priorities and your bottom line before entering negotiations. Okay, and then number 4 I have is stay calm. Okay, emotions can run high, but staying calm and composed help you make rational decisions during negotiations. Okay, then you have communicate clearly. Use clear and concise language to articulate your points and understand the other party positions. Okay. And then I have number 6 is empathize. Okay. Put yourself into another party's shoes. Understanding their perspectives help find mutual benefit solutions. Okay. Offering and counter offers. Okay. Negotiations offer involve multiple offers and counter offers. Be prepared to negotiate back and forth. Okay. And then I have number 8 is highlight values. Showcase the unique selling points of the property to justify your offer and counter offers. Body language matters. Yes, in this number 9, non-verbal cues like eye contact and posture convey confidence and assertiveness. Okay. Number 10, I have it, stay flexible. Be open to compromise and create solutions that satisfy both the parties. Okay. Number 11, I have is know when to walk away. Okay. If negotiations aren't fruitful, knowing when to walk away can lead to a better deals in the future. Okay. And then number 12, I have is documents arrangements. Okay. Document arrangements. Once an agreement is reached, ensure all the terms are documented to avoid misunderstandings. Remember, negotiation is a skill that can be honed with practice, learning from experienced negotiators, analyzing successful deals, and adapting your approach based on each situation will contribute to your mastery of negotiation techniques. Okay, ensuring successful outcomes for your clients and building your reputation as a skilled real estate professional in India. Okay, now let's discover what are negotiation techniques we have. Okay, in this negotiation is like a dance. Okay, it's all about finding a rhythm that benefits both the parties. Okay, as a real estate agent in India, mastering negotiations can mean the differences between closing a deal and missing out. Okay, here are some techniques to help you shine in the negotiation arena. Number 1, I have is active listening. Yes, imagine you are representing a seller and a potential buyer. Okay, express concerns about the property's location instead of immediately countering. Okay, listen attentively. When you acknowledge their concerns and show value their opinion, they will be more receptive to your points. And number 2, I have is build rapport. Think of negotiation as building a bridge of trust. Okay, share relatable stories, ask about their preferences, and show genuine interest in their needs. By doing so, you create a positive atmosphere where compromises can be reached. And number 3, I have is prepare thoroughly. Yes, imagine you are negotiating a property sales. Research the property's history, market trends, and recent sales in that area. Okay, armed with this information, you can confidently present facts to back up your points. Okay, and number 4, I have is understand motivations. Okay, suppose a buyer is hesitant about the price. Dig deeper to understand their motivations. Are they looking for a long-term family home or an investment property? Tailor your negotiation to address their underlying goals. Okay. 5, I have is offer win-win solutions. Okay. Visualize a scenario where the buyer wants to have a few repairs before finalizing the deal. Okay, instead of a flat refusal, suggest a compromise. You can offer to cover some repairs while they're handling others. A win-win solution can keep both parties satisfied. Okay, and then number 6, I have is stay calm under pressure. Okay, yes, very important. Think of the negotiations like a chess game. Keep your emotions in the check even when things get tense. Remaining calm allows you to think clearly and make rational decisions. Okay. Then I have number 7 is know when to walk away. Imagine you have hit a dead end in negotiations and the buyer is refusing to budge on their low offer. Sometimes it's better to walk away rather than agreeing to unfavorable terms. This shows your strength and it can even prompt to other properties to reconsider. Okay. And number 8 is be patient. Yes, just as a farmer waits for a crop to grow, give negotiations time to unfold. Avoid rushing the process. Let the other party mull over their decisions, increasing their likelihood for a favorable outcome. Okay. And number 9 I have is using mirroring techniques. Okay. Mirroring involves repeating the last few words the other party said. Okay, for instance, if a buyer says, I think the price is too high, respond with it. You think the price is too high, the technique encouraging them to elaborate and share more informations. Okay, and then focus on common interest. Yes, suppose you are negotiating with the buyer who wants a lower price due to a potential renovation cost. If you both value a smooth transaction, empathize how your willingness to cooperate can benefit both parties. Okay, remember, successful negotiation isn't it about winning at all costs, it's about finding a middle ground that benefits everyone. Okay, by employing these techniques with empathy, strategy, thinking and a focus on a mutual benefits, you can navigate negotiations successfully and build a strong lasting relationship in the Indian real estate market. Okay, so far you have understood why and what negotiation techniques are. Now let's understand how to develop. Yes, I have another 12 beautiful points, how to develop techniques for a successful negotiations. Okay, here are the 12 strategies along with the descriptions I'll give you. Okay, number 1 I have is understanding your client's motivation. Example, imagine your client is a seller looking to upgrade for a larger home due to a growing family. Understand their motivations, as this can guide your negotiation approach. Okay, certainly understanding your client's motivation is crucial for real estate agent in India. Let's break down the process into 6 simple steps, complete with the real life examples I have. Okay, step 1, listen actively. Imagine you are meeting with a potential home buyer named Rahul. Okay, he mentions how he is looking for a bigger house since his family is growing. Okay, he also talk about his desire for quiet neighborhood and a good schools. Listen carefully to these cues, okay, as they reveal his motivations. All right, and then step 2 I have is ask open-ended questions. Okay, during your conversations, ask questions like what's driving your decision to move, or what are your priorities in the new house. I know these questions can encourage clients to share more about their needs and motivations. Okay, number 3 I have is identify emotional triggers. Okay, suppose you are speaking with Maya, a seller. Okay, she expresses her excitement about relocating closer to her workplace where she will have more time to spend with her kids. These emotional connections to a family and convenience is her motivation for selling. And step 4 I have is understand timing. Okay, meet Rohit, who is planning to buy an investment property. He mentions wanting to take advantage of the current market conditions. By understanding his urgencies, you can tailor your approach to his specific time frame. Okay, and then I have is step 5, address pain points. Yeah, chatting with Aisha, a first time home buyer. Okay, you learn she is concerned about the hectic commute from her current place. Solving these pain points by finding her property close to workplace could be a more motivations. Okay, and number 6 I have is connect to benefits. As you discuss properties with Raj, he's drawn to ones with spacious gardens and proximity to parks. By highlighting the benefits of these features and how they align with his motivations, you can show you truly understand his needs. Remember, these steps help you dwell deeper into your client's motivations, making your interactions more personalized and effective. By truly understanding what drives them, you can find properties that resonate with their goal and aspirations, building a strong and lasting relationships along the way. All right. Number 2 I have is research market data. Example, before negotiating a property price, research similar properties in the area to provide evidence for your negotiation. Of course, I would be happy to guide you on teaching a real estate agent in India how to research market data in 6 simple steps using relatable examples. Okay, I have in step 1 is define your scope. Okay, start by narrowing down your focus. Are you looking at residential properties in a specific locality, commercial space, or something else? For example, let's say you are interested in analyzing the residential market in the booming suburbs. Number 2, step 2 I have is gather data, collect relevant data from a reliable sources. Okay, this could include a property listings, recent sales data, rental rates, and economic trends. As an example, you might gather data on the number of homes sold in their average price over the last year in your chosen suburbs. Okay, number 3 I have is analyze comparable properties. Identify comparable properties or comps that are similar to the ones you are interested in. This help you understand current market values. Imagine you are looking at 3-bedroom houses in the suburbs. Analyzing recent sales of the similar houses will give you a ballpark figure. Okay. And number 4, step 4 I have is understand trends. Okay, study trends over time. Are prices going up, down, or stabilizing? Consider factors like supply and demand, economics growth, and interest rates. If you notice that prices have been steadily rising due to increased demand and limited supply, it's a valuable trend to be aware of. And step 5 I have is explore economic factors. Look at a broader economic indicators. A strong job market and a population growth often drive demand for real estate. Okay, for instance, if your chosen suburb is attracting new businesses and residents, it could indicate a promising real estate market too. And number 6 I have stay informed. Market data is dynamic. Okay, stay up to date by regular checking news reports and trends. Let's say you find out a government plans to invest in the infrastructure near your chosen suburb area. This could potentially boost property values. Making a crucial information by following these steps, 6 steps, and using relatable examples like the ones provided, the real estate agents in India can gain a solid understanding of how to research market data effectively, helping them make informed decisions and navigate the dynamic real estate landscape. Alright, number 3 I have is active listening during a negotiations. Okay, listen carefully to your client's concerns. If they are worried about the property's conditions, address those concerns to build trust. Okay, of course, let's break down the art of active listening for real estate agents in India with real life examples. Here are the 6 steps, again each with the descriptions I have. Okay, and I have number 1 is create a comfortable environment. Okay, imagine you are meeting a potential buyer, Mr. Patel, at a coffee shop. Okay, choose a quiet corner where you can have uninterrupted conversations. Okay, make sure you both are comfortable and relaxed before diving into any discussions. All right. And step 2 I have is maintain eye contact. Yes, as you start talking, maintain steady eye contact with Mr. Patel. Okay, this shows you are fully engaged in the conversation and value what he is saying. And when you are focused on him, he will feel more inclined to share his thoughts openly. Okay, and number 3 I have is show verbal and non-verbal interest. Okay, nod your head occasionally. Okay, and use verbal cues like I see and I understand or tell me more, like that. You know, this encourages Mr. Patel to keep sharing his preferences, budget, and what is he looking in the property. All right, number 4 I have is ask open-ended questions. Okay, instead of asking yes no question, ask open-ended ones. For instance, inquire what features are the most important for you in a property. This invites Mr. Patel to share his needs and wants in details, guiding your property recommendations. Okay. And number 5 I have is paraphrase and summarize. When Mr. Patel speaks about his desire for a spacious kitchen, respond to with something, you know, like, so having a modern and spacious kitchen is a priority for you. This shows you are actively listening and ensure you are understood him correctly. And number 6 I have is avoid interrupting or jumping to solutions. All right, Mr. Patel might mention his preferences for properties near good schools. Instead of immediately suggesting properties, let him finish sharing all his requirements. Interrupting can make him feel unheard, and you want to provide a comprehensive solution. By applying these 6 steps with Mr. Patel, you demonstrate active listening. All right, you're not only gaining valuable insights into his preferences, but also building a rapport that can lead to a successful real estate partnership. Remember, active listening is about genuinely understanding your client's needs and creating a strong foundation for effective communication. Empathy and building rapport. Example, if your client is a first-time home buyer, empathize with their excitement and concerns. Establishing a rapport can lead to smoother negotiations. Certainly, building a rapport with and empathy are crucial skills for real estate agents in India. Let's break down how to build rapport and empathy in 6 simple steps along with real-life examples. I have number 1 is active listening. Yes, when interacting with clients, listen attentively to understand their needs, concerns and preferences. Example, imagine a client named Rahul who is looking for a family-friendly home. Listen closely to his requirements, asking follow-up questions to grasp his ideal property features. Okay, number 2, mirror and match. Okay, match your communication skills, styles, tones and body language that of your clients to establish a comfortable connections. Example, if your client like Priya is enthusiastic and expressive, mirror her enthusiasm and use similar gesture to create a sense of familiarity. Okay, and then number 3 I have is show genuine interest. Yes, display sincere curiosity about your client's stories, aspirations and challenges. Okay, example, when you talking to a client named Alok, you take it. Okay, genuinely inquire about his long-term property goals and show enthusiasm for his journey. All right, number 4 I have is empathize with the emotions. Understand and acknowledge their client's feelings, showing empathy during stressful or emotional situations. Okay, example, if a client Neha expresses concern about finding a suitable property, empathize with her worries and offer reassurances. Okay, and number 5 I have is personal connections. Yeah, find common ground or share experiences to strengthen the relationship and create bond. Yes, example, okay, discover that you and your client Rajesh are share an interest in the particular neighborhood, allowing you to connect on the personal level. Okay, and step 6 I have is consistent follow up. Maintain regular communications, follow up on their process and offer support throughout the buying and selling process. Example, okay, after helping Riya buy her dream home, continue checking in to ensure that she is settled and satisfied with her decisions. By applying this 6 steps in real life example, real estate agents in India can establish genuine connections with clients, earning their trust and ensuring a positive experiences throughout the real estate journey. Number 5 I have is focus on win-win solutions. Okay, example, when discussing terms, suggestions, solutions that benefits both parties, like a flexible closing date that suits both the buyer and the seller. Okay, here are the 6 steps I have in this. Number 1 is understand a client needs and goals. Okay, begin by truly understanding what your clients want to achieve. For instance, imagine you have a couple looking for a home. They need a place close to their workplace and a good school for their kids. Okay, by grasping their needs, you can focus on finding properties that align with their goals. Okay, number 2 I have is listen actively and empathizes. Okay, during a conversation, listen attentively to their concerns. For instance, if a client mentions a desire for spacious kitchen, showing empathy by prioritizing listing with ample kitchen spaces. This creates trust and shows that you value their preferences. Number 3 I have is offer tailored solutions. Okay, yeah, present solutions that cater to their unique needs. Okay, let's say you have a client looking for an investment property. Instead of pushing any property, you research areas with potential for growth and suggest options that align with their investment goals. And step 4 I have is collaborate and compromises. Okay, differing opinion arises aims for compromises. For example, if the buyer is concerned about budget but also wants a specific features, work together to find a property that offers a balance between both aspects, meeting in the middle. Okay, step 5 I have is communicating transparently. Okay, maintain open communications about all the aspects, even potential challenges. For instance, if the property has a minor issue, let your clients know upfront. This honesty builds trust and ensure everyone is on the same page. And step 6 I have is long-term relationship building. Even after a transaction, stay connected. If a seller feels they like they would have received more, explain market conditions and why the deal was win-win. Okay, this way you continue to foster positive relationships by following these steps with the real life example. Real estate agents in India can prioritize win-win solutions, ensuring that both their clients and themselves benefit from every transactions. Okay, this approach not only leads to a client satisfaction but also builds a strong reputation and referral network in the long run. Yes, use silence effectively. Example, after presenting an offer, wait for another party's responses. Sometimes silence promotes them into considering their stance. Okay, let's explore the art of using silence effectively for real estate agents in India using simple language and real life examples. Here are 6 steps I have with the descriptions. Yes, step number 1 I have is recognize the power of silence. Okay, silence isn't it just an absence of the sound? It's a powerful communication tool. Okay, think about when you are viewing a property with the potential buyer. After presenting the property's features, allowing a moment of silence, let them observe the information and form their thoughts. Okay, number 2 I have is active listening. Okay, when discussing a client's needs, practice active listening. This means giving them your full attention without interrupting. Okay, when they finish speaking, pause before responding. Their silence shows you value their words and are considering your response carefully. And number 3 I have is handling objections. Okay, let's say a client raises an objections like concerns about the property's location. Instead of immediately countering, use silence. Okay, this encourages them to elaborate further, provide insights into their concerns. Your silence invites them to open up. Okay, and number 4 I have is negotiations moments. Okay, during negotiations, silence can work to your advantage. Imagine you're negotiating the price with the potential buyer. After proposing your counter offer, remain silent. This can prompt the other party to consider their stance and potentially make a more favorable offer. Okay, and step 5 I have is the reflecting pause. When a client shares their visions for their dream home, use a reflective pause. For example, I envision a spacious backyard where my kids can play. Respond with a thoughtful pause. Okay, before you affirming their vision. Thus, this silence shows you're genuinely considering their desires. Okay, And step 6 I have is allowing decision making. After presenting a range of property options, provide your clients with the space to make decisions. Okay, give them time to discuss among themselves or think individually. This shows respect for their decision making process and allows them to feel control. Remember, using silence effectively doesn't mean awkwardly, avoiding conversations. It means strategically incorporating pauses to enhance communication, understanding, and collaboration with your clients. And number 7 I have is prepare for counter offers. Example, if a buyer offers below the asking price, be prepared with the counter arguments, okay, based on property value, market trends, and potential repair. Let's break down how to prepare for counter offers in 6 steps for real estate agents in India using relatable examples. Okay, I have number 1 is understand your client's priorities. Before you even list or make an offer on the property, it is vital to have a clear understanding of your client's priorities. Let's say you are working with family looking for a spacious home with a backyard. Okay, if a counter offer comes in that reduces the prices but eliminates the backyard, okay, you need to know if that align with your client's wishes. Okay, and number 2 I have anticipate potential counter offer scenarios. Okay, imagine you are representing a seller who is receiving an offer below the asking price. Before you even present the offer, consider different counter offer scenarios. What if the buyer comes back with a slightly higher offer but wants some repairs done? Being prepared for various scenarios will help you respond confidently. Okay. And step 3, yes, educate your clients. Okay, suppose your client is a first time home buyer, explain to them that counter offer are a normal part of negotiations. Okay, share examples of how a well handled counter offer can lead to a successful deal. This education helps alleviate anxieties and set the right expectations. And step 4 I have is research market data. When a counter offer is in a table, you should be armed with market data. For instance, if your buyer offer is countered with a higher price, you should be ready to show comparable sales in the area that supports the initial offers. Facts and figures can be powerful negotiation tools. And step 5, have a clear strategy. Okay, consider a situation where your seller receives an offer close to the asking price, but they are hoping for more. Okay, work with your client to determine their bottom line and what concession they are willing to make. This clarity will help you craft a strategic counter offer that works in their favor. And step 6 I have is stay calm and communicate. Okay, let's say you are representing a buyer whose offer is met with the counter offer that seems too high. Okay, stay calm and communicate openly with the listing agent. Express your client's concerns, present your research, and propose a counter offer that bridges the gap between the both parties' expectations. Okay, in a nutshell, preparing for counter offer involves understanding your client needs, anticipating scenarios, educating them about the process, arming yourself with market data, having a clear strategy, and maintaining effective communications. Yes, these steps illustrated through a real life examples will equip you to navigate counter offers confidently and lead to successful transactions for your real estate businesses in India. Strategy number 8 I have is Empathise's unique selling points. Yes, example, if you are representing a seller, highlight in the property's unique features like well-maintained garden or a modern kitchen during negotiations. Okay, let's demystify how to empathize unique selling points for real estate agents in India using simple language and real life examples. Here are 6 steps for you. Okay, number 1 I have identifying your unique selling points. That's called USP. Start by listing what makes you stand out. Are you an expert in a specific neighborhood? Do you offer personalized services? Suppose you are an agent, Raj, and you are known for your in-depth knowledge of eco-friendly homes in Bangalore. Okay, your USP is your expertise in sustainable living. And number 2, understanding your target audience, knowing who you are speaking to helps. Okay, if your agent Tina and your focus is on the first time home buyers in Mumbai, your USP might be guiding them through the process with patience and clear explanations. Okay, and number 3 I have is craft a compelling story. Yeah, weave your USP into a story. For example, agent Sam might share how his dedication led him to find the perfect off-market property for a client, empathizing his commitment to going the extra miles. Okay. And step number 4 I have is utilize visuals. Show, okay, don't just tell. Agent Priya could create a video showcasing her process to finding a dream homes. Visual helps clients connect with your USP. And step number 5 I have is consistent messaging. Yes, reiterate your USP across all platforms. Agent Vicky might include your local condo expert in his social media profiles, website and business cards to highlight his specializations. Okay, and then number 6 I have is client testimonials. Yes, it's important. Glowing feedback from satisfied clients amplifies your USP. If agent Ria helped a family find a pet-friendly home, their testimonial could empathize her dedication to finding a personalized solutions. By following these steps, you are effectively empathize your unique selling points, allowing you to differentiate yourself from the competition and resonate with your target audience. And number 9 to go is know when to walk away. Example, if the negotiations aren't progressing towards a mutual benefit outcome, be prepared to walk away to show your seriousness. Yes, in this I have 6 steps again. Step number 1 is access your goals and priorities. Before making any decisions, reflect on your business's goals and personal priorities. For instance, okay, if a potential client demands excessive discounts that could compromise your income goals, it's crucial to evaluate whether it aligns with your long-term plans. And step 2 I have is evaluate client expectations. Yeah, understand the expectation of the client. If a seller insists on setting an unrealistically high asking price for a property, even after providing market analysis, it might be a sign that their expectations are unrealistic. And number 3 I have is consider complicity. Okay, analyze the complicity of the situation. Suppose a potential deal involves convoluted legal matters or numerous contagiousness that could lead to complications. In that case, it might be wise to step back, especially if you are not equipped to handle such enterprises. And step 4 I have is trust your gut feeling. Yes, intuition plays a role. If you sense that the client isn't being transparent or honest about their intentions, it's crucial to trust your gut feeling. Okay, for examples, if a buyer keeps changing their criteria without clear reason, it might be a red flag. And step 5 I have is calculate your worth. Okay, access to a potential returns on investment of your time and effort. If a deal requires an excessive amount of resources for minimal returns, it may not be worth pursuing. Okay, for instance, if a buyer insisted on seeking dozens of properties without showing serious interest, it could be a drain on your resources. And step 6 I have is set boundaries. Okay, define your boundaries and stick to them. If a client consistently ignores your professional advice or disrespect your time, it is essential to establish boundaries to maintain a healthy working relationship. In real life, let's consider a scenario. Okay, agent Raj is presented with a seller who refuses to budge on a price that's significantly above the market value. Despite Raj's best efforts to explain the realistic pricing, and the seller remains adamant. Okay, Raj, recognizing that investment too much time into his unrealistic deal would hinder other potential opportunities, okay, decides to walk away and focus on the clients who are more aligned with the market realities. Remember, walking away doesn't signify failure. It showcases your commitment to maintaining integrity, managing your resources effectively, and prioritizing deals that make sense for both you and your clients. And strategy number 10 I have is build on common grounds. Example, Find shared interest or goals during negotiations, such as both parties wanting a smooth and quick transaction. Certainly, let's delve into how to build on common ground for real estate agents in India using simple language and relatable examples. Here are the 6 steps in descriptions I have is number 1 is understand your audience. Yes, your audience. Start by understanding the preferences, needs and concerns of your potential clients. Imagine you are helping Mr. and Mrs. Sharma, a couple looking for a family-friendly neighborhood. Okay, listen carefully to their desires for good schools, parks and safety. Okay. Step 2 I have is identify shared interests. Yes, find common interests between you and your clients. If both love cricket, discussing the local cricket clubs or nearby stadiums and could create a strong bond. And number 3 I have is share local insights. Use your local knowledge to your advantage. For instance, in your clients are food enthusiasts, recommend popular restaurants or food festivals nearby that match their taste. And number 4 I have is relate through stories. Okay, share stories that align with your clients' aspirations. Okay, if they are looking for a peaceful area, tell them about a family you helped find a serene home, empathizing their satisfactions. And number 5 I have is show empathy. Empathize with their concerns. If they are worried about commute times, explain how you helped a client find a home near efficient public transport. Okay. And number 6 I have is personalize your approach. Okay. Tailor your services to their specific needs. If they are interested in energy efficient homes, provide them the listings that align with their environmental values. Imagine, for instance, you are helping a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Patel, who are relocating to a new city. They are worried about adjusting to a new culture and community. By understanding their concerns, you can share a story about how you helped another family transition smoothly. Find the right neighborhood and even connect them with the local community events. By applying these 6 steps and building a common ground, you are not just selling properties, you are creating connections, earning trust and making the real estate journey more enjoyable for your clients. And number 11 I have is bundle offers. Yes, example, if your buyer is interested in multiple properties, bundle them together for a discounted price, encouraging a quicker decisions. Okay, in this I have again 6 steps. In this step number 1 would be identify complementary services. Okay, think about the services that naturally go hand in hand with buying or selling properties. For instance, if you are helping someone buy a house, complementary the service could include legal consultations, okay, property inspections or interior design advices. Okay, and then I have number 2 I have is create a value added packages. And step number 2 I have is value added packages. Okay, combine these services into a packages that offer added value to clients. For instance, a home buyer starter pack, okay, could include your real estate servicing along with the free consultations with the property lawyers and discounted property inspections. And then I have step 3 is tailor your customer needs. Okay, customize your bundles based on your client's needs. If they are first time home buyer, you might empathize services like mortgage consultations and tips on navigating the buying processes. And number 4 I have is showcase savings. Okay, clearly communicate the financial benefits of bundling. Explain how clients can save money compared on buying each services separately. Or for examples, okay, mention that by choosing your bundle, they can save up to 20% on legal fee and get a free property inspections too. Okay, and number 5 I have is highlight convenience. Okay, explain how bundles makes the process smoother. Let clients know that with one package they can access a range of services without the hassle of coordinating different professionals themselves. And step 6 is offer flexible packages. Yes, create different bundle options to cater to various budgets and needs. For instance, you could have a basic package and a premium package with the additional services. Now let's take an example. Meet Agent Raj. He noticed the clients often struggles with the finding reliable services providers for home related needs. Okay, so he introduced the complete home solution bundle. In this bundle, Raj combined his real estate services with free consultation from a property lawyer, discounted home inspections, and a virtual interior design consultations. He made sure to mention that clients could save up to 25% on services by choosing the bundle. Raj's clients loved the idea. First time buyers found that legal consultation reassuring, while seller appreciated the value of pre-listing inspections. Okay, Raj even offered a custom bundle options where clients could pick and choose services according to their requirements. Okay, as a result, Raj's businesses grew and clients appreciated the convenience, values, and peace of mind that his bundle offer that provides. This strategy not only helped Raj stand out but also earned him a reputation as an agent who genuinely cared about his clients' needs. Okay, by following this 6 steps, you can create a compelling bundles that to cater to your client needs, offer value, and set you apart as a real estate agent in India who goes the extra mile. Then we have strategy number 12, provide options. Yes, example. Offer different negotiation paths to your clients. For instance, a seller can choose between a higher selling price and or a faster closing. Here are the 6 steps with the descriptions I have for you. Okay, step number 1, listen actively to clients' needs. Okay, imagine you are a real estate agent named Rahul. Okay, your client Priya is looking for a new home. As you sit down to talk, listen carefully to her preferences. Okay, the number of bedrooms, budget, location, and any specific amenities she desires. And number 2 I have is understand the preferences and priorities. Okay, Priya mentions she wants a 3-bedroom apartment with a balcony, preferably near good schools. Okay, you understand her priority is her family's comfort and her children's educations. Okay, you have to resonate with that. Okay, step 3 I have is present multiple options. Okay, now you research and present Priya with 3 different properties. Okay, property A is a modern apartment with a spacious rooms. Property B is slightly smaller but has a large balcony with a stunning view, and property C is closer to excellent schools but has a slightly higher rent. And step number 4, okay, you have to explain pros and cons. Okay, you explain to Priya that advantages of each options. Okay, property A, spacious. Property B has a breathtaking view, and property C is near schools. You also discuss the cons. Okay, property A is a little bit far from the schools. Property B's rent is the upper limit of her budget, and property C is smaller. And step 5 is tailor the choice to needs. Okay, after hearing your explanation, Priya shows more interest in property B due to a beautiful view. You realize that the balcony and the view are high on priority list. Okay, and step 6, respect decisions and offer support. Okay, Priya decides on property B. You respect her choice and help her through the leasing process. Okay, you also reassure her that you are available for any questions or concerns, showing your commitment to her satisfactions. By following these 6 steps, like Rahul did, real estate agents in India can provide options to their clients in a way that considers their preferences, educates them on choices, and guides them towards making informed decisions. This approach not only helps clients find their ideal property but also build trust and strong reputation in the real estate industry. By understanding and applying these negotiation techniques with real life scenarios, real estate agents in India can enhance their skills and navigate negotiations effectively, leading to a successful transactions and satisfied clients. Okay, now we have almost come to an end of this video. These strategies, when implemented together, will empower you as a top-notch real estate professional agent in India to become a true market expert and provide exceptional service to your clients. So do share it with your loved ones, and share in the comment box your key takeaway in details. Now, share your digital notes below for a few points here. Okay, if you really want to learn and learn fast and learn with the community, then you must check out on my VIP membership to join my fastest growing real estate agents community that can transform your life and businesses along with many others like-minded real estate experts. Well, those were the 12 strategies to become a true market expert in the real estate landscape. There are many that I have shared in my advanced level implementations coaching sessions too. Remember, acquiring effective leads will elevate your real estate businesses to new heights and benefits your clients immensely. So if you have found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe and share with your fellow real estate agents in India. Hit on the bell icon to get notified of the new videos. Together, we will build a thriving real estate businesses and make a positive impact in the Indian real estate market. Here I am to support you on your journey to success. Let's build a thriving real estate business together. Until next time, take care and happy real estating. I am Farrah, your real estate business coach.